So today we're going to review composition of functions. So just as a reminder how to read this. So g of 2. So when x is 2, our y value is, so the second one here, if we look at g of negative 3 and go over, that's positive 3. So this last one is saying what x value when y is 4. So y is 4 if we look here when x equals 1. So what we're going to do today is review this composition of functions. So remember we do the inside first. So we're trying to evaluate what's f of 4. So if we go to f of 4, we see it's negative 2. So I'm really evaluating g of negative 2. And if we look at negative 2, here it is. So our answer is 7. So again, we look at the inside first. So f of 6. So here's f of 6 is 10. So this is really g of 10. Here's g of 10, which is 3. So the inside first, what's g of 9? I'll put a box around this one, is 0. So this is really f of 0. And we go to f of 0, and we see that it's 3. So g of negative 4. Well, here's g of negative 4 is negative 2. So we have f of negative 2. Negative 2 outputs and gives us a 5. So let's take a look from tables. So it's the same thing from a table. We do the inside first. What's g of 1? Here's g of 1 is 0. So this is really f of 0. Here's f of 0. And it's 5. So the inside first, g of 2. Here's g of 2. So this is really f of negative 3. And f of negative 3 is 11. Inside first again, f of 2 is 1, so this is g of 1. And then we go to g of 1 is 0. So g of 1, well, we highlighted that already. G of 1 is 0, so this is g of 0, which we look there, g of 0 is 1. And the last thing we're going to look at is equations. So we have our two equations. So we do this inside first, f of 0. So that's 2 times 0 minus 1. So 2 times 0 is 0, minus 1 is negative 1. So this is really g of negative 1. Negative 1 plus 5 is 4. And then if we take a look, f of g of x. So again, this is saying g, we're going to take the entire function and plug it in. So I write that, so g of x is x plus 5. So I'm going to replace that x with 2x minus 1 plus 5. So that's 2x plus 4. So then we have f of g of x. So our g of x function is x plus 5. So this is really f of x plus 5. And we know f of x equals 2x minus 1. So this is going to be 2x plus 5 minus 1. We distribute 2x plus 10 minus 1. So it equals 2x plus 9.